Y'all. I don't know if y'all keeping up, but people getting fed up with this mess, y'all. They getting tired of all of this protesting and bullcrap that's going on. They businesses and just they neighborhoods getting messed up. Okay, y'all. Florida. They showed up and showed out today. Florida said, F around and find out. Try us if you want to. This is what Florida just said. Y'all, let me get to my intro. Hello, welcome to my channel. Please like, share, and subscribe if you like this video. And thank you all so much for watching. Thank you. To my day ones, twos, and threes, thank you to all my new subscribers that's coming in. That means well. Thank you so very much. I appreciate you all and welcome. This video is for entertainment and educational purposes only, so everything is alleged. Some is not, and the fair act use is in my description, y'all. So let's get to it, y'all. Let's get to it. Boy, y'all. Americans is getting fed up, y'all. And I'm so happy that finally somebody is stepping up to the plate right now, because this don't make no sense anymore. People got to go to work. People is still going to school. The buses can't get through. This stuff that's going, people being late for work, all kind of stuff, y'all. It is crazy what's going on right now. Okay? These people are literally turning America into their country right before our eyes. Look at the walls. Where there were like decent areas, it's just filled with graffiti, them throwing trash. Y'all, this don't make no sense, okay? And what I don't understand is they're out there not only, to keep the peace of this and that and this, but the majority of these police that's out there right now while they're protesting is there to protect them. The protest, y'all heard what I said. The police that's, downtown and all over the place coming out right now are there to let them practice their right to protest. Okay, y'all? This is what they're doing. They making sure that things stay peaceful. So they're there for them as well. Okay, because some people are mad at them. They're tired of them. You remember that car that rushed through they looking for the driver of the car. This is probably somebody that needed to get home, needed to get through there, and they wouldn't get out her way or his way, and they skid on through there. Okay, they didn't run into nobody or anything. I heard them on the news was looking for this person. Never mind, they are out here throwing bricks and messing up people's properties and all of this stuff. And they're looking for somebody on the news that rode through them. I said, I can't believe what I am hearing. They literally was looking for this person to arrest them. I said, Lord, and they didn't hit nobody. They just probably needed to get to where they needed to go, y'all. This been a whole week of this mess. A whole week. Normally when we have a little protest here and there, it's not like this. This is ridiculous what's going on. And to me, they just doing this to get some free stuff too. Okay? Y'all, they're cleaning out jewelry stores and all of this stuff, okay? They already was doing this before Trump got in office. They were breaking into jewelry stores and people were told to stand down. Don't mess with them. Let them do them. Just let them get it. The insurance to pay for it, whatever. Let them get it. This is how they've been acting with them. And people from here can go and do this and they'll arrest them. Like, we're fed up, y'all. And the more that this goes on and these people have to be over here, the Army, the Marines, and all of this stuff, this is coming out of taxpayers' money. This is coming out of their pockets. So we're sitting back getting peed off because we know after this whole thing is over with and the cleanup and the this and that and that and this, these people got to get paid for being out there. And who but the American people is going to pay for it? Y'all, this is getting way out of hand. But like I told y'all, people are standing up to this mess right now, okay? People are, it ain't everybody. Because it's crazy that the states with the most crime, like street association crimes, like New York, Chicago, and stuff like that, states with the most crimes, y'all, against each other. Okay? Go in the hood. It's so many people getting taken out every night by street associates after each other. This my block. This my block. Going at it. But migrants that came here and took over your whole neighborhood, not just your blocks. Not just this block and that block. They done took over the whole America pretty much right now. And everybody quiet, y'all. Don't it make you wonder, like, what's that be about? You quick to take your own person out that's in your neighborhoods that grew up with you, okay? But they ain't messing with nobody. And they ain't, trying to keep no peace or say nothing to nobody that's out here tearing their neighborhoods apart. Y'all, this don't make y'all wonder about this. Look at this, y'all. What's peaceful about this? And why are they letting them do this? Because this money has to come from somewhere to replace all of these police cars that they're setting on fire and dancing on and busting the windows out and all of this. People have to pay for this. What is the purpose of all these soldiers being deployed out here if you just go sit back and watch them still destroy property? It makes no sense, y'all. It don't make any sense to me. I don't get it. This is why I tell y'all I don't understand the law stuff when it comes to you're sitting there watching somebody destroy your country. And you got your hands folded. They're coming past, spitting in your face. And the soldiers is just standing there. Nobody's saying anything. I can't. What you come out there for? You might as well stay where you were if you ain't gonna do nothing about the things that they're doing. They are still looting. They're still messing up property. And we still gonna have to pay for it when it's over with. I told y'all, this was a bad idea all the way across the border. Y'all, when they let people come in here the way they did this last 4 years, the border has been wide open, y'all. Wide open. And they let all these people in here. And I'm going to tell y'all this. I know people ain't going to want to hear this, but, this is Miss Lowdown. It is what it is, okay, y'all? I don't like to sugarcoat nothing. But you know what? I was watching the news one day, and they said that Biden has cancer. And the first thing that came to my mind was how ironic. Because he was a cancer to America. He was a cancer to the United States to me, y'all. Everything he did was against the Americans. Seriously. It was a downfall for us. There was no type of morality, no nothing, no morals about nothing anymore. Everything was just do as thou wilt when he was in office. And come one, come all. And now we're finding out he has cancer and they want people to feel sorry for him. But we are feeling like to the point right now that you didn't feel sorry for us when you was letting all of these people over here. It's one thing to help people, y'all. But it's another thing when you are letting people in and you don't know if they're the enemy. You know what I'm saying, y'all? Hold on one second. When you don't know if they're the enemy or not, this is how you get people that come in your country and they hurt Americans because you ain't did no background checks on a lot of these people when they just came over here and you let them come over here. You gave the vice president a job to do and she never even showed up to the border to even see what was going on. She didn't care. She knew what was going on and didn't care, y'all. They were bringing these people in by the boatloads. 3, 4, 5 in the morning while everybody sleep. They was being sneaky with it too. Okay. This is what they were doing. They passed out phones to these people. Houses, apartments, food, whatever they needed. Clothes. They're using those same government phones that they gave them for free to communicate amongst each other to go against the system right now. They're jumping on their phones, calling up their buddies and everything to go against the system right now as we speak. Now, word on the street is they are on several apps and websites giving each other instructions on something that's big or brewing Saturday. Word on the street. This is what I heard. Okay? Protest this Saturday at the park by the old courthouse on Washington Street in Sonora. This is a coordinated event being held throughout the USA, everywhere, y'all. It'll probably get, really, really wild out there, okay? At least somewhere in the big cities. Hopefully not here. It's coordinated on www. Y'all see it. NoKings.org. They're calling it No Kings Mass Protest. So expect a weekend of heavy, okay? It's going to be crazy out there. They're going to get wild this Saturday. So if you don't have to be out there and you got loved ones that, I tell y'all all the time, go and check on elderly people and stuff like that. Make sure that they have what they need so they don't have to be out in these streets or whatever. If you got children, make sure they know about these events that's about to take place this Saturday. This Saturday is about to get wild. Okay? They're planning on doing a lot of looting. Okay? They're planning on getting wild and getting jiggy. They planning to show up and show out this weekend, y'all. This is what is being put out there. Everybody's starting to report on it. Okay? They're saying I'm stocking up on staying home, weapons loaded, and at the ready. Okay? People are preparing for the worst this weekend, y'all. This week they're kind of being calm. They're letting the police and the, army people walk them down now. They put the curfews in, and when the curfew hits, the crowds are scattering and this and that and this. They're being calm right now. But word on the street, they're not going to be calm Saturday. This is what I'm hearing, and I've heard this from several different sources. Okay, y'all? Please be careful. Let your children know. Even the ones that probably out here letting their kids run wild and do this and do that, probably telling their kids to go get you some free stuff too, baby. Even y'all, you might and not see that child again. Okay, y'all? It is about to go down, y'all. And it's so many mixed feelings out here right now. I was listening to the radio and stuff and listening to people talking, Hispanics and stuff like that, migrants, all that stuff. I've been listening to their side of the story, other people's side of the story, and everybody got a good point. But the matter at hand is you have came to a country where there are laws, there are rules, and you have to abide by them. Whatever president come in there, you have to abide by those rules. And it is what it is. If you're here legally, illegally, whatever, go do what you need to do to come here legally, like everybody else. You shouldn't just be the door and just be open to you because you're you. And I've noticed even in my neighborhood, I'm seeing cars with, writing on the car saying that, how are we illegal and that y'all stole this country from us and all kind of stuff. Okay, I'm seeing this even where I'm staying at. So this is going on everywhere, y'all. Temperatures are rising. More people are putting on their Trump hats too. I'm noticing that too. At first I stopped seeing the Trump hats and stuff. Then I start seeing them again. Okay, so yeah, y'all be careful this weekend. Please be careful. There were Hispanics talking about, why blacks is not standing up for us and this and that and this. I saw a couple of videos of people talking about that. Black people should be standing with us and this and that and this. How can we stand with people if you all treated us bad too when you came over here, okay? You act like we shoulda. Do y'all remember when they was having them board meetings? And the black people were saying, we're getting pushed out of our neighborhoods. We're this. Da, 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 da. Some of the migrants was in there talking shit to them. We're here now. Take that. Okay, the Diddy style. Okay, this is what they were pretty much saying and getting smart. And, they was just so aggressive with everybody. Just like they were with the police. They were like that with everybody. Okay? They destroyed Kobe's mural and his daughter, y'all. They didn't care. They destroyed everything. wrote out, just spray painted his whole face up. They're trying to tear down America right now. It's one thing, like I said, to let people in here, but then you let people in where you at. That's just like you let somebody come live with you, and then you tell them you gotta go. But before they leave, they tear your house apart. Okay? That's what they're doing right now. If I'm going to go out, I'm going out kicking and screaming. I'm going to cause a ruckus. You know what I'm saying? This is what they're doing right now. If we can't stay, we going to F up everything. This is what they're doing. They are tearing the places down, y'all. This don't make no sense that they got to do this every night to protect buildings from being vandalized, and they still get vandalized. Look at all this writing all over the place, y'all. They're putting all kind of pack of whackers. They're drawing pack of whackers, back doors on the walls, and telling people to suck on the lollipop and kiss this and do this and this, that, and that. Oh, they're drawing pictures now. Y'all, I couldn't believe this. I said, Lord have mercy. Look at the damage that they're doing to America right now. And people are literally saying, oh, we're going to sue Trump. Oh, and I couldn't believe, I heard somewhere that a judge said that it was unconstitutional for him to call the soldiers to these places while they were tearing the places up, breaking into stores, all kind of stuff. We have a judge that literally said that Trump was in the wrong for sending help over there for these states that's getting torn apart, y'all. Torn apart. Y'all, there's a light at the end of this tunnel, though. I'm going to tell y'all this right now, because they had a conference in Florida. And I want y'all to just listen to some of the things that this man had to say. Okay, y'all? When this man started talking, this made me proud. Okay? I just have to say this, y'all. This made me so proud that there is somebody that's willing to step up to the plate. And he stood up and said, "You not going to come to Florida and do this." He said, try him if you want to. And he basically told people what to expect if you do some of the stuff that you call yourself doing in New York, Chicago, and what is the other place they doing it at? Oh, they in Las Vegas now, Denver. I think somebody told me they're in Ohio. Yeah, same. Couple of places. Los Angeles. Oh, they tear these places up. Y'all listen to this man. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. I said, Lord, it's about time somebody is stepping up to the plate. Listen to this man right here.
So I want to start out by thanking our Attorney General for joining us here in beautiful Brevard County. Our Attorney General and Governor Ron DeSantis also for their amazing support for law enforcement. Public safety in our communities is like nothing we've ever seen before. People are moving to Florida in droves because this is the free state of Florida. They're moving here because they know their families will be safe here. Their businesses will be safe. They won't have to contend with what we're seeing in places like Los Angeles and New York and Chicago.
So basically, he's saying now that a lot of people are starting to move to Florida because of their laws, that they don't take this type of crap. They say, I wish a ninja would come here and start trying to tap the place. They not playing in Florida. Y'all, he just getting started, okay? But he is saying that people are trying to move there because people are fed up, y'all. They have businesses that they done had all their lives, okay, y'all? 20, 30-year businesses. And these people come in there and they done tore their places up, y'all. Okay? They ain't just trying to loot. They are trying to destroy. This is what they're coming to do. And I don't blame them the least, people moving their businesses away from states where they're letting them just be overran. I don't get it. But listen to this, y'all.
Those things that are happening right now as we stand here today speaking. Our general was, I will say, very instrumental, was the tip of the spear in our blueprint for Free Florida. And now he's the tip of the spear in making sure that we are protecting what I like to call our 3 C's, our citizens, our cops, and our Constitution. and he has stood strong with not only law enforcement but with us here in Brevard County, and we appreciate you. I'm gonna start out by addressing the doxing issue that we were talking about. Our ICE agents, just like our Florida Highway Patrol, are our partners. We all ride together in this. We all are out here to make sure that we're protecting our citizens, protecting our communities. Many of them have been called to the border. Many of them have been called to other locations to deal with the amount of fugitives and things that are going on, detainers. So for us, we will have their back.
Okay, y'all. So this is important what he just said, because he's saying that they're coming and get some of his soldiers, his people, okay, to go other places where they real rowdy at, okay? So this goes to show you now, they finna stop playing with them. And I'm about to let y'all listen to why I'm saying this. They're getting people from states that don't play this mess. Okay? Which means that when these police start spreading out in these places, and these rioters come and spat in their face and this and that and that and this, it's going to go down. It ain't going to be no stand there and let, okay? Because they know what these guys right here are about anyway. That they're not going to take no mess. It ain't going to be, stand down. Because if that's the case, he wouldn't say what he's about to say now. Okay? Wait a minute, y'all.
We'll work closely with Colonel Howes and his team in making sure that we're increasing patrol. We're watching them. Anybody that's doxing them, as the General said, we passed a law about 4 or 5 years ago that makes it illegal to dox here in the state of Florida. So anybody that's doing that, we will take them to full task on doing it, and we will stand with you. I want to define a couple things, and our general was very kind in how he said things. I'm not as usually as elegant in how I say things, so I'm gonna first say
this Mr. Lowdown, y'all. He said everybody else is kind when they say something. I'm about to say it how it is. I can't sugarcoat it, okay? He just told you. He just warned y'all how he about to come. Listen to this.
That peaceful protests are part of our democracy. We invite people to share their opinions. That's what our country is all about. The key word in that is peaceful. And if it's peaceful, us in law enforcement are going to make sure you have a safe environment to do it in. That's part of that process. Mm-hmm. If you let it turn violent, you do not want to do that in Brevard County. I'm going to tell you that, and I believe I can speak for my fellow sheriffs around the rest of the state. You don't want to let it happen. And just so there's no confusion, because I don't want to hear any whining later saying we didn't know, I'm going to break it down for you, all right? Because as you watch these riots unfold across the rest of the country, what you are seeing is buildings being burned down, police cars being bricked, having explosive devices thrown on them, having fire, guns pointed at them, bricks thrown at them, all and on. So I'm gonna break it down for you, all right? And if somebody wants to know what I mean by turn violent, all right, this is what I mean. If you resist lawful orders, you're going to jail. Let me be very clear about that. If you block an intersection or a roadway in Brevard County, you are going to jail.
There you go.
If you flee arrest, you're going to go to jail tired, because we are going to run you down and put you in jail. If you try to mob rule a car in Brevard County, gathering around it, refusing to let the driver leave, in our county, you're most likely going to get run over and dragged across the street. Mm-hmm. If you spit on us, you're going to the hospital and in jail. If you hit one of us, you're going to the hospital and jail, and most likely get bitten by one of our big, beautiful dogs that we have here. If you throw a brick, a firebomb, or point a gun at one of our deputies, we will be notifying your family where to collect your remains at.
There you go.
Because we will kill you graveyard dead. We're not going to play. This has got to stop. You're watching what's taking place out there. You're seeing police officers that are being attacked, being spit on, being put in harm's way just for doing their jobs. You're seeing ICE agents that are being targeted for doing their jobs.
That's it.
And you're seeing obstructionists that are doing all of this, standing in the way of law and order. Not here, not in the state of Florida. So, to make it real simple, if you don't want to have any of those things happen to you, obey the law.
Okay.
Go protest all you want. Do it peacefully. Stand on the mountaintops and yell your opinion, your views. We invite that. but don't you dare break the law.
Thank you.
Because it won't go well for you. All
Thank
right?
you.
Jenna, thank you.
Okay, y'all. They not playing no more. It's a y'all. I said salute, salute, salute. It's about time, y'all. They are not about to continue to play with them anymore. I told y'all. Told y'all. They know what they getting themselves into by even getting some of these guys to go spread around now. Okay? They sending some to the border because they said it's like 1 million migrants right now at the border trying to get over here right now. That's saying, y'all, when I even think about some stuff like this, because this is what people are reporting now, that there are about 1 million migrants at the border right now waiting to come in. So we got a bunch of people that's acting chaotic right now in the country. And then we got about 1 million people at the border right now about ready to set it off. They ready to take America. They trying to come in here and take it over, y'all. This is what they're doing right now. I'm so happy this man came out and said something, because it should be more people coming out saying something. I told you it's a matter of time. They telling these people right now to stand down. Take whatever. Let them stand on you and all of this stuff. Y'all, it's about to go down Saturday. Please be careful. Please tell your children, your family members, your loved ones, whatever. Okay? Stay in the house Saturday. When you start seeing crowds gathering and all of this stuff, get away from this mess. Okay? We're dealing with some real stuff right now, y'all. Places where a lot of these people came from, they are known to baboon places, okay? So don't let your guards down. Don't put nothing past nobody. If you see somebody weird that's hanging around your house and you don't know them and this and that and this, pay attention. You better start watching your cameras if you got cameras around your house. Better start paying attention to, fresh faces. Because they're planning to tie America up. If they can't be here, they don't want us to be here either. Okay, this is why people are saying they gonna go home, they gonna stay in, and if something come their way, it is what it is. F around and find out. This guy just warned you, okay? And there's more to come. A lot of people's feeling like this now. The police that's standing out there, they're getting peed off about getting stuff thrown at them. Okay, y'all? They're getting peed off about people spitting on them and cussing them out and tearing their cars up and all kind of stuff. They're not playing. People is going, it's officers that they got hurt during this situation. Several officers they got hurt because of them throwing bricks and all of this stuff. Y'all, it's about to go down. This is why I was telling y'all, if y'all have any law enforcers in y'all family and stuff like that, be careful of these people walking up on them. They will snatch your weapon. So stop being all handsy and hands off and ooh. You have to pay attention. And these are the people that's on the forefront right now, that's face to face. These are the ones that's going to take the most when it go down. This is crazy. I got people telling me, my subscribers, their daughters is in the army and they're being employed over there. Can you imagine your daughter being put out there with this basically a mob of people that wants to harm them? They want to harm Americans. They want to harm authorities right now. And your loved ones is right now have to be put in the midst of this mess. If any power take place, anybody can get hit. Because there's so many people out there. So prayers up for the people that got to deal with this mess right now. Because they got their hands full right now, y'all. They have their hands full. They're normally going to other countries, trying to help other countries out and this and that and this. Being sent off, deployed off somewhere. But now they got to come in and fight for their own country right now and protect their own people and citizens. From the same people that they went to their country to try to help them. So it's about to get real right now, y'all. And the people that's in the comment section, oh, she said it's going to be a BLOOD bath. It is. It is. It is. If what they're planning Saturday is really about to take place, because they're coming to bring the pain this weekend. Word on the street. This is the stuff that they're putting out there. Okay? And they are on apps and stuff. We didn't give them the tools that they need to destroy us. This is what we have done. We brought people here. We didn't bring them here. We let them come in here. Okay, y'all? They got weapons that they've been collecting around. They done broken jewelry stores. They done broke into the weapon shops. They're locked and loaded right now. Okay, y'all? And they feel like if they take over, they're going to take over. We ain't seen no takeover like this kind of takeover. Y'all, it's about to go down right now. Okay? So just be careful. Be careful, because this can escalate really, really bad, really, really fast. Okay? I saw a raid today. They raided this business. And they locked up over 100 and some people in this business. They was hiding in the freezers. They was hiding in the back, all over the place. They was hiding in the garbage cans. They was scared, hiding, okay, y'all? And people was like, oh, these people are working citizens. Why is they going in there to get them? They're not working citizens. They are here illegally, and they're working at jobs. Okay, y'all, big companies. They are working at these companies. And they found out, ICE found out that they had fake IDs, y'all. They had stolen people identities, and they were working at these jobs under other people's identities, y'all. Okay? Do y'all remember when all of that, everybody's information just got stolen and all of that stuff too? And hacked? They probably working under some of the people that's from the United States name right now. But anyway, ICE found out about it, and they went and arrested all they tell y'all. Walked them down. They walked them down, y'all. They was loading up buses and stuff. And I was like, good for them, because you shouldn't be working under nobody else's name. They just stole somebody else's identity and would have got a job, y'all. This is the stuff that they doing so much underhanded stuff, it doesn't make sense. But we, the people, have gave them that power. All while Biden was in office, he was giving them power. They were putting them in jobs where they positions to help them get fake IDs. Okay? Steal other people's information. That's why I say, if you don't know somebody's background and really know some people, you don't just let them come in and get them certain jobs where they're around people's information and computers and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Give them other things to do, but not put them in a position where, they can harm you or, American citizen by stealing their information and all kind of stuff like that. We don't know them like that. But y'all, it is about to go down Saturday. Spread the word. Let people know what is about to go on. Anyway, y'all, please like, share, and subscribe if you like the video. And thank you all so much for watching. Please, please, please be careful, y'all. Okay? Because it is about to go down out here in these streets. They are not, and ICE is still coming. So, they are not letting up. They are peed off because some of their family members, they got sit back and all kind of stuff. So it is about to go down, y'all. So please be careful. Please, please try to talk some sense into your loved ones that like hanging out around all this kind of messing, going to protest. Tell them this is not the thing to do. Okay, y'all? I got to go watch Nick Shirley. I got to go watch his program. Someone sent me an email telling me to go watch his show from yesterday. So I got to go watch it. I don't know what went down, so I'm going to go see, because I was worried about him because they were trying to attack him. They were attacking him because they were shoving him and everything, trying to snatch his cameras. He was just out there reporting. Nicest guy on YouTube, okay? And this is what they were doing to him. A young guy, too, and you going and pick with him. So they don't care about attacking Americans. So please be careful, y'all. Please keep y'all eyes open and pay attention to everything. If ain't nobody called to do some work on your house, they shouldn't be at your house doing no work around your house, okay, y'all? So please be careful answering your doors. A lot of people have, I was just about to get off, but I'm still going. But y'all, a lot of people, they've been coming into people's houses, pretending to be delivery guys, all kind of stuff. If you know you don't have a package coming, Do not open your door. I don't care if they got Amazon, UPS, whatever they got on. If you don't have a package coming, don't open your door to strangers at your door, because this is how they coming in on people too, through delivery type stuff, okay? It's a lot of weird stuff going on right now, but we have to be alert right now because it is about to hit the fan, y'all. Okay, and it is what it is, okay? But anyway, y'all, if you want to support the channel, please watch a commercial or two. It helps the channel. Be safe, y'all. Peace.